Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your readings. This is for the month of June and will be for the sign of Aries. Okay Aries, this is your month reading for June. Firstly, let me say a huge thank you for your support of my channel. I so appreciate this journey. I'm so filled with gratitude. Some days it just is quite overwhelming, so thank you. If you are interested in doing classes with me, having personal readings, or making a donation to the channel, all the details are below in the box below. And the readings are only general. They do flip-flop. But if it doesn't resonate with you, then possibly best to check out your moon or your rising sign or even your Venus for this reading, for this month. I know that somewhere I was watching the other day, they said your rising sign is the most important at the moment. So last month it was very much about your moon sign. So you need to find out where your planets lie to really understand the astrology. Alrighty, we're using the Connolly Tarot here. And I have the Page of Wands coming out. Now the Page of Wands is a card that talks of a message coming through. The wands represent passion. So it looks as though somebody's sending you a message here. It may be something about to do with them. It can be a passionate love message. It can be information that's going to help you move forward, but definitely some sort of information coming through. For some of you, this may be something to do with a medical concern, good news coming from some sort of tests or hospitalization. So it's definitely good news with this card. It could also be that you need to take time out to rest, recuperate after a period of maybe going through a hard time, having some sort of issue or problem in your life that you need to take time out from. You're definitely healing here and building your inner strength. I feel like whatever this was, you were quite beaten down by it. We have the Tower here. Wow, I love this. Okay, so let's start from the good news. You are coming out on top, even though it feels like you might not be at the moment. This is a card of independence, feeling really sufficient. If you've been worried about your money, you're coming into a time where you're feeling really comfortable about your finances. I feel like for some of you, this could have been a time you've been through where there may have been, you know, some sort of issues here, maybe a job loss, maybe something that's created some sort of friction here. You feel a bit sort of beaten down by this. And I want to say to you, you are going to come out the end better off, even though it doesn't feel that way at the moment. I feel like there's a struggle here. It could be somebody else you're dealing with rather than yourself, but I feel like you're really understanding your own personal strengths, and despite the fact you've got beaten down, you really are going to come out on top of it all. We can leave it there if you like. Okay. All right, very nice. So you've got the Fool card coming in. Now, the Fool card talks about taking a leap of faith. I really feel like June for you is a month of change, Aries. It feels to me like you are letting things go and starting new things. And some of the things you're letting go, maybe you haven't chosen to do yourself. But it's like the universe is giving you an opportunity to move in a direction and sort of rebuild yourself, recreate yourself. We do have the Seven of Pentacles coming through. So you're definitely laying down some plans for the future here. The Fool is definitely looking at those plans that you're making, and he's very excited about being able to jump towards these. So you look like you're doing it with enthusiasm. I feel like for some of you this is to do with your work, your career, your life path. I feel like there's this sort of energy of, you know, either finishing something out and starting something anew, or moving towards something that you want to do. And I feel like maybe some of you have either lost jobs or had to sort of let a business go that wasn't going well, and now you're sort of looking at how you can regrow and start again. I feel like this is a really, really good sign, because it's almost like, even though it feels pretty heavy, pretty flat at the moment, it's going to bring you a lot of joy moving forward. So you may have been a bit stagnant where you were. Two of Wands, you see, you're walking down a new pathway here. For a lot of you, this has to do with your finances. You're seeking out something new here. Look at this, and this is a brand new offer. This is a brand new, definitely to do with finances, money, job, career. Maybe you're letting go of a job that you really weren't happy in, and you're starting your own business up here. Maybe you've had some insight, some foresight, whatever it is for you, but you're starting to understand how to do this differently, how to bring yourself around here. Definitely taking a new path here, and there's money coming. Okay, lovely. You're taking on the energy of the King of Wands here. So what you're doing here is you're becoming a leader in your own life. This is the business owner. This is the person that knows how to do business. He knows how to work with people. He knows, he uses his charm. He knows he's got everything he needs to rebuild. This is the card of the leader. This man, this person, has very, very strong intuition here. I feel like you've seen, it's like you've let go of something, but you've seen the opportunity in something to move forward. So maybe you've been doing a job and you've been doing it for long enough now. You know how to do this yourself. You don't need to go back to a company to do it. You are confident to build your own business here. Beautiful. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands coming through. The Eight of Wands talks about fast communication. Three of Wands. Look at the passion in this reading. You're all wands here. So much passion, so much excitement. You know it's going to be slow to build, but you're okay with that. You know it's going to take time, and you're okay because you're doing your own thing now. Look at this, beautiful. You're accepting. It's like, you know, challenge accepted. I feel that you've either been doing something for a really long time and working for someone else, and I feel like when I look at this, you're either embattled, bored, but whatever it is, you're seeing an opportunity to open up your own business or your own enterprise here. This King of Wands tells me with the Ace of Pentacles, this is a very successful time to do this. This is the time to jump at this. I feel that you know now something, maybe having a time off work, maybe not working during the, you know, this COVID thing. I don't know, but it's like you've understood how to do this yourself. You're taking a leap of faith here. You are definitely have got the power to get something going here, and you appreciate that it's going to take time. But here, it's like you're starting to get your name out there. You're starting to advertise yourself. You're starting to have presence in the community here to move forward. And this is it. It's coming towards you as quickly as you're going towards it. Okay, so there seems to be some communication around this here. It feels to me like you've taken some time out here to perhaps digest what you were doing that wasn't really getting you where you wanted to be. Maybe you've been very unsatisfied in your own business. You are definitely breaking down these ideas here. The Victory card is behind that. This is about you becoming self-sufficient and building your own empire. Beautiful, beautiful reading. Oh, did you see that? It just jumped out. Okay, there is actually two cards here. We have the Journey and the Sweat Lodge coming through. Okay. Alrighty, so that's not what I'm looking for. 54 and 29, I've got the wrong page. How interesting. I don't think I've ever done that before. Okay, so we have the Journey coming through first. This time, the time to embark on the great journey is here, see? Do not linger in the port where distant shores are calling. Fearlessly draw your own navigational charts as you discover the route. When the time is right, as it is now, you will be led true even when you're not sure of where you're going. It is the departure that is most important. If you miss the boat, a great opportunity will be lost and another ship may not arrive for a very long time. I feel this is why you've got the Fool card coming through here. The universe is saying it's time to take that leap of faith now. The time is right. And this one here says this is a time to journey inward into the dark and hidden places of your soul to reconnect with the ancient earth wisdom. You can also create a sacred and intimate space in the dark by lighting a candle. Observe what emerges and without judging it, invite it to bring your gifts. You're being given opportunity to shed and heal from the aspects of your life you have outgrown. Do not worry that you'll be consumed by the process. There you go. So it's saying what you've been doing up until now has served you, but you've outgrown it. Time to move forward. Thanks, Aries.